Hello everybody, this is Backblast. Here I am again on Planet Coaster. And what have I done since you last saw it? Well, I have actually done a tiny bit, but not much. We've put a little path in here, which doesn't seem to have done much at all, really. It's done nothing. And I put a few bins in. There were complaints that there were not enough bins, so I put some bins in round here. Not that there was any litter around here, but we just put bins in round here anyway. And all the way around this path, there weren't very many, so I put a couple more in. And what else have I done? Well, I hired a new mechanic because there was a ride and it hadn't been fixed for ages, and I was just concerned that my mechanic wasn't getting around the park very quickly, because it's a fairly large park for one mechanic. And as we get more and more rides, then it's going to be easier to have two people wandering about. There's two other things I did. So the first thing is down here. So you remember we had a massive amount of congestion around here and around the side. And there used to be a burger stall here, or something, a hat stall or something here. Well, I've taken the hat stall out, and I've put a wider path in. And that seems to have done an awful lot. So it seems to be a lot less congested here. It was very... Oh, it's balloons, wasn't it? That was it. It's balloon stall. So it's a lot less congested. I mean, it's still busy, and in parts, it's fairly busy here, around the gulpy stall there, and up this way. See, a little bit busy. You know, and people struggle to get past the bins that are on the path. Oh, look at all that congestion there. I need to do something about that, don't I? Right, okay. And this is now where the... Is it a hat stall? No, it's not a hat stall. Oh, it's balloons. This is where the balloons are. Oh, popular stand. Popular stand. There's a lot of litter on the floor there. Why is the litter on the floor when there's a bin there and a bin there? Anyway, so that was the biggest impact thing that I had there. I moved that and I put that other path in. And I'm still getting the congestion, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. And I need to look at this path here, don't I? Right. So the other thing I did, which actually I didn't actually do anything, but I had a look at something, and it's on here. Oh, let's just recap where we need to go. So we were trying to get monthly profit from rides of 5,000 and then 10,000. So it's the same goal. It's just bigger goals. So that's all we need to do. We just need to keep increasing the number of rides and trying to get more and more people in. So the other thing I did, as I said, I did something else. The other thing I did was actually nothing. It was looking at this. So we're looking at the amount of profit from the rides, and you can see that there are some rides that aren't making profit. So I'm not going to be getting these if there's some rides making a loss. That's no good. So we need to do something about this. Now the reason that they're not making a profit is, so let's have a click on these. So the first one is the Screaminator, which is this massive thing here. And the reason this isn't making profit is there's hardly anybody going on it. Okay, it's not going up and down every month. It's just filling up very slowly. I mean, when it goes, you know, there's a lot of people on it. Look at all these people here, loads and loads. So the Screaminator is one of them that's not working, and the next one is Kickflip, which is way up this end of the park. And again, there's nobody going on it because it's up this end of the park. And then we've got 360 power, I think, this thing. Again, it's because nobody's coming up this end of the park. You know, if I had loads and loads of people around, then they'd all be getting people on them. So, you know, the Kickflip and this, and it's all these rides, and this one over here, this one down at the bottom. So what we need to do is get more people up here. So how do we do that? Well, let's put some more rides in. That's the thing, isn't it? I wonder if I can see which is the most popular ride. Can I see which is most popular? Well, there's some that have got a bigger prestige, haven't they? So that's Insanity, Forge 2, and the Screaminator. And I guess the best one is Wild Blue. What's Wild Blue? What, this thing? I hate this thing. It's a horrible ride. You hardly get anybody on it, and it makes music, and I just don't like it. Right, so let's try and get some more rides in, because that is going to be the key, isn't it? I mean, oh, come on, we can get an Insanity in. Insanity's popular, isn't it? A lot of people go on Insanity, don't they? Do they? It's filling up fairly quickly there, the queue. So we can get another Insanity in up here somewhere, then, you know, just drag more people up this end. So there's no way it's going to fit in there. We could get one in here, maybe. It's probably close to the edge of the park up here, so we need to be careful of what we're doing. What's it saying? Intersecting terrain. So let's just lift it up a little bit. Boom, there we go. Insanity. Now it actually holds quite a lot of people, so we're going to put quite a fair queue on. We're going to get a fair queue on this fella. And we're going to have the orange paths. Thank you. Orange paths. And let's get this going round here, and then we're going in here. We're going in here, in here, in here. Oh yeah, there we go. Do the usual bits on here. So we just want full load, but don't wait more than almost 2 minutes. Go. Insanity 5 is now go. And we need to get people up here. Now, the balloon stall was pretty popular down there, wasn't it? So let's build a balloon stall up here. What am I doing? I don't want coasters, but we can build one of these, can't we? The Fantastic Mushroom Futuristic Shop. Yay! Whoa! Yeah! Right. And do we want it as balloons? I don't know. Tasty. But we don't want a chief beef. We don't want chief beef, do we? We're going to edit the building. Let's get rid of the chief beef, and we're going to put something else in there. Shops and facilities. So we've already got just round the corner here. There's a food, an information, and a drinks, and a toilet. So we don't need any of those. So what we're going to put in here, shops and facilities. We don't want food. We don't want drinks. We don't want toilets. We can put gift shop, ATM, or information. First aid, yeah. No, we don't want information. We've already decided we don't want information. Let's pop something in here. Gift shops. Just a memento. Just a memento. I don't think I've ever put one of these in. I don't know what they sell. Just a memento. Okay, and now let's get maybe an ATM in. Just pop an ATM in here. I don't want it as part of that building. I want it as a different building. Building 43 is now open for business. An ATM machine. We'll pop you in like this. Why won't you build there? No, just build right next to the path. I've got an ATM, and there it is. Can we just get something nicer around there, maybe a bit of a wall or something? We just want a wall, really, don't we? How about something like that? How about if I do something like this, like this, like this? Boom, like that, right? We're going to do that, and what we're going to do is we're going to move you. Can we move you? Yeah, we want to move it. Move. There we go. And we're going to just... No. No. Can we press X? No, it won't let me do that. It won't let me do that. Grid size, maybe? Don't add to building. Grid. Grid size. There we go. There we go. Go. Yay. Right. So let's just move it back. No, it won't let me move it back. Right. So why are you not moving? Why? No. No. That's what we want. Like that. And then we want to just move it. Can we just move it? Yes, there we go. Move, 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 move. Yep. Nope. 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 Not funny. No. Move. Why won't you? Why will you not go there or against the wall? Actually, is where I want you. Right. Right. Stop. I don't like this. Right. Giving up. Right. So we're gonna pop this in first. Let's try this. Let's try this one. Let's try it facing that way. Okay. We're gonna do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 in. Actually, we're going to have 2 ATMs, and I don't care what you say. We want this now, don't we? Right, and we're going to minus minus like that. And we're going to do a Z like this, and a Z and a Z. So you're facing this way. You're not obstructed by anything. I'm not having that. Delete, delete, put the stupid ATM in first. Z, Z, Z. Can we do that? It's saying it's obstructed because of the ride. Okay. Stupid thing, right. So let's just turn it around like this. Okay, now it's going to work here, isn't it? And people are buying stuff from the Memento shop, so obviously something's working. We want a building, and I decided I wanted those things, didn't I? So this is close enough. Oh, look at that! I like that. I like that. I don't like that. Can I do something like that with it? What does that look like? It looks unusual. Pop some scenery in here. I don't know why I'm doing this. We don't need to do this, do we? We don't want animatronics, statues, and centerpieces. Yeah, look at this, maybe. This is what I'm after. It's a little bit large. No, that's fine. All it does is it causes a problem for my gardeners, and they have to now climb up, like, to water them. Right, can you stop walking across there, please? That's not a walkway. There we go. Hey, we've now got 2 ATMs with some funny flowers by them. How's that? That looks alright, doesn't it? I like that. And people are buying stuff from here. They're mainly buying balloons, aren't they? Oh, they've got hats on. So some have got hats, some have got balloons. It's a multi-purpose shop. They do all sorts of things. There's a kid there with a spaceship hat on. Can you see him? Look at him. Brilliant. Like that. Nice one. Right, well, okay. We mentioned more rides, didn't we? So what's happening? What's happening? So this ride, we've now got people queuing up here. Hooray! We've got people up here queuing. There seems to be quite a fair throng of people. So let's try and get another ride in. We've only got 1,500 quid. I've mentioned quid to you before, haven't I? Now I can't actually afford anything. So what I'm going to do is we're going to waz the time forward and get it up to... Why is nobody going on kickflip? Look, there's people going on this, there's people going on this, none on kickflip. There's a couple. There's a couple queuing. 4 people. 6. Why aren't people going on it? It looks too intense. Really? Yep, queue looks fast. That's good. That's good. Not many people. There's quite a lot of people around here now. So we're getting a fair few. Yeah, look at that. I mean, when the ride stops now, we're going to more or less fill it up, aren't we? We're getting more people up here. We're getting a bigger amount of people. And why is not many people going in there? I mean, that's a good thing. We don't want massive queues, but that's okay. Well, all right. I think what we can do with this as well here, look at this. Are you watching this, people? Are you watching? What we're going to do is we're going to put priority pass queue in. Priority pass entrance will be here. Queue something. Queue setup would be what? Invalid. What is it here? No, you're acting strange. Don't do that. There. Obstructed. Exit would be here. There we go. Priority pass. For you priority pass holders, there's a special little queue. And I've not actually seen anybody use the priority pass lane. But what I have done is I've wrecked the queue for this, haven't I? There's nobody queuing now. We haven't got anybody queuing. Right, so while we've been messing with that, the money's gone up. Look, we've got loads of money. Oh, we've got loads of messages as well. What's going on? Insanity broken down. Floyd's quit. Oh, Floyd, what are you playing at? Floyd. Oh, it's Floyd from here. This is where Floyd used to work. And it would now be closed. So, information's closed. Do we really want another information there? I think so, yeah. Let's just open it up. Let's just open it. Get a new vendor in. There we go. Somebody new. Right. Do we want a ride in here? So we can't afford Discriminator. But the Wild Blue seemed to be the thing that people were interested in. So can I get one in around this sort of area? And I don't know whether we have it with the mast on this side or the mast on that side. I like it better on that side. Now what can I do with it? I can lift it to there. So it actually needs to go quite high to fit in there, doesn't it? I could get it right up to the... I don't want it right up to the path. Okay, entrance in there, thank you, and exit will go there, maybe there. Whoa, look at that. And then the entrance path will be an orange path, like this. Boom, like that. Also, this is now going to be a thing. Okay, we're going to be putting these in, alright. Priority path. Priority path will go in there. What do you mean? Queue setup would be invalid. There we go, that's fine. And then these are in black so that the people with the special tickets can tell. No. Oh, what's that? What is that? That's like a... It's like a haunted house path. What are you playing at there? Can I'm trying to delete this. I'm right-clicking that. I'm right-clicking everything. I don't want that in there. No, stop it. No. That's what I want to delete. There we go. Because I want to lift this up. There we are. So it goes like this, and it goes like that. Ding, 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 ding. No, it's not liking it, is it? So can we boot? There we are. Look at that. That's the one. Get that doing. Get that doing. That doing. And like that. And then we go boom, and we're open for business. And there's lots of confetti. And people are straight on it. Look at that. Straight on the ride. Come on, people. Get on that ride. Get spending your money. You spend your money. Spend your money. I'd love a roller coaster in here. Can we not get a roller coaster in, please? I want to build a roller coaster. Well, I hope that the next scenario that we we get to play. Lets me build roller coasters. Now this fella down here doesn't get many people coming down to it, does it? And I was thinking of maybe refurbishing these, wasn't I? So right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. All right, closing this fella. Okay. And what we're going to do is moving it. Boo, 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 boo. Hello, hello, flying ride, come in here, flying ride, because flying ride is going to go maybe somewhere like this. Why is it not going in there? Is it because it's just too close to loads and loads of stuff? Why won't you go in there? Oh, it will. Okay, so that you're tall enough there. Can you go in there? That'd be perfect. Yeah, it needs to go like 50 foot in the air though. And do I want to encourage people up that side, or do I want them up that side? That side looks better to me. I think we need more people up this end. Can I just get it down like this? No. Right, there we are. Right, so what I'm going to do is entrance and exit will move now. So where do I want the entrance? We want the entrance sort of there, and we want the exit sort of over here. We don't want it coming through the back of this building here. We want it coming down there. Perfect. Perfect. You can come off the ride, get a burger, and then throw up on the path. So again, we're going to have some priority stuff going on with this. No you don't, no you don't. So we're going to do this, 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 this. And again, you can get straight on after you've had your burger. What else are we going to do? What else are we going to do, folks? What we're going to do is priority pass. Let's get the priority pass entrance thing going on here, and the exit thing going on here. There we go. Yep, yep. Nope, 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 nope. Yep. Connect the queue for the priority pass. We want it a dead straight queue if we can, because we want those VIPs to get straight to the front. No messing about. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Now this one, okay, it's an old ride, and we've had it for quite a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to refurbish the fella, okay? And it's going to be being refurbished. So one of my mechanics will come along, and it'll cost me 1,500 quids, and then we'll be right. We'll be away. It'll be the best ride in the world, and people will love it, and they'll come on this ride. And yeah, now there's no need for people to go down here anymore, is there? So I haven't got anything down here, have I? There's no vendors or anything sat down here. It was a bit of an obsolete path, really. So let's just get rid of it. Right, you're going back to nature. For some reason it won't let me delete that little chap down there, but we'll come back to that in one sec. Una seconda. It's a nice little path, you know, don't get me wrong, but it's just a road to nowhere. I think what I should do is include a song title in every video. What do you think? Right, so that's more or less all that sorted there. So let's just see what's going on with this now. So can I just click on this? No, I can't just click on it. Oh, I can. Just demolish. Good. Okay. Now let's just get rid of these rather than trying to move them around. I'm just going to sell them. Okay. And the thing is now I've got rid of the path down here, and then I've said, look, I'm going to sell these benches. So I've sold them on the internet, and a company's come along and said, where are these benches? And I've said, well, they're down there. And they said, well, where's the path to get down there? And I've been like, yeah, we don't need a path. You'll be fine with that. Yeah, yeah, a bit sheepish, you know. I didn't want to tell them that I'd sold the path and made loads of money. Look, my congestion's gone. There used to be loads here, wider path fixed it, and then there used to be loads here, and it's just naturally dissipated. Naturally dissipated, and we're getting more and more people up this end. Look at this. So what's happening with this ride? Has it been refurbished yet? It's refurbishing at the moment, it says. The vendors quit. Information 9's closed. Right. Where are my mechanics? Where's my mechanic? Which one's coming fixing this? Where's Mary? She's way away. And then refurbishing Forge 2, you see? This is Fritz. Fritz is wandering up there. He's loving this job and he's so happy at work. How happy are you, Fritz? Oh, I likes it, look. Even his box doesn't feel too heavy. What he's got in there is a couple of spanners, you know, and then got a sandwich for later. He's got a little sandwich so he can just have a little bite of that. Just a little cheese and pickle, maybe, on brown. Maybe he's made it before he's come to work. Maybe his wife's made it, and he's you know, he's happy. He likes his job. And what he's going to do is going to come and refurbish this fellow, the forge. The forge. What are you going? Are you going in the exit there, Fritz? Are you? That's the other information stall that's closed. It's not this one. Okay. So what I might do is, rather than information stalls sell priority tickets, don't they? So I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep the other one when I go and sort it out. I'm gonna keep it as an information stall rather than anything else. What are you waiting for, Fritz? There we go. Waiting for Betty, who works the ride. Betty, there's Betty. Waiting for her to open the gate there. She's sat there. She's got all these buttons. Look, almost all of them are red. Which yeah, she's talking in the microphone. She's saying, Fritz, what are you doing? And Fritz is saying, I'm refurbishing it. Although Fritz now appears to have disappeared. Oh no, he's there. He's there. He's by Betty's booth, and he's updating the electronics. Where's his sandwich? We can see into his box. Look, he's got some sort of chain. Oh, we didn't get much chance to see in there. He didn't want us looking at that, did he? Hey, top secret inside Fritz's box. Right, come on, Fritz, get off the ride, and we'll start it. And this will be a massive attraction because it's close to a busy path now, whereas before it was down in a valley, Happy Valley, which has now got no paths and no benches. Although there's an unhappy bench remover on his way back to his stall. Right, are we okay? Yep, ride status closed. Ride status open. Forge number 2. Open for business. Open for business. Okay, so we need to now sort out the other vendor, don't we? So the other vendor will have been in the cloud here. And the thing is, nobody comes down here. We've got, oh. What? Oh, she's struggling for money. Right, we need a cash machine or something up here, don't we? And I think she said, oh, I'm not getting ripped off by Gulpy because she's probably got no money and she's really struggling a bit. So let's get a new shop in here. We're going to put another ATM. It's here. It's already selected. What on earth are you doing? Right, and we're going to pop an ATM in like this. Yeah, just like that. And then we're going to pop some building in like this. And then what do we want? What does the glass look like behind it? Do I like that? Do I like the glass? See, I've never been a big fan of the glass. It doesn't look that great. I mean, the roof bits look great. Look on the cloud there. It looks fantastic. But when it comes to quite like that. When it comes to the glass panels here, I've never been a big fan of them. If only I could get that, but sloping. Nope. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it curved and sloping. Not quite what I'm after. Not quite what I'm after, folks. Right, curved and sloping we can build, can't we? Can we? It's not going to let me do it because it's trying to build it as part of that building, and it's going to say, nope. No, mate, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's saying you're not doing it. I would get so sick of that. You know, if you were working in a theme park, but you were close to a ride, and it was the same music all of the time. Interesting. I want a smaller grid size. I want a smaller grid size. Why will you not just click to a smaller grid size? No, still not. It's not having it, is it? Okay. It's not that, it's that one, isn't it? Just no, no, no. I want you to move like a foot. Alright, well, we're not. Right, you know, if you're going to mess me about like that, then we're going to get rid of it like that. Okay, that's you're messing me about. I don't like it. See, I could go along the route that I did with the other one. Have you got like a curvy slope, please? Like that. Like that. So like that. Let's do that. Yep, like that. Do we like that? Yeah, that's alright. I like that. It looks like somebody... It looks like a place where somebody would urinate at night, but... You know, get some money out. There's no one about, is there? Oh, just have a quick one here. Do 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 do. I don't know what I'm building here, but we're building it. Alright, we're going for it, folks. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like it. Not keen. What are these? Decorative shield. I don't want a decorative shield. Cottage lamp. Can we just switch that on rather than messing about? Thank you. Is that what I want? It's a bit big, isn't it? It's a bit in your face. That looks like a health and safety claim waiting to happen, doesn't it? You know, yeah, smack my head on your lamp. Yeah, we're not having that. Oh, I like these though. These little strip lights here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, yeah, how's that? That's fabulous. How big's that? That's like massive. That's stupidly large. I just wanted something that people could see it from the outside and say, oh yes, there's a thing there where I can get some cash. We don't want like a shop awning or anything, do we? I do want some sort of scenery though. Oh, look at that. I've not seen that before. I like that. Right, anyway, some scenery of some sort, I think. Some sort of scenery, some scenery sort. And we're going to have some nature. And we're going to go for maybe a bush. Or maybe we have something like this. And that's massive, and I don't need that, do I? Why are you not aligning to surface? I switched that on last time, that's just too big. Right, Ivy 3. Ivy 3 could go there, maybe. Looks averagely okay. Ivy 2, too big. Could go on the back, so that the guy who's coming to put the money in the machine really struggles. That'd be fantastic. And then we've got that, and then we've got Floral Creeper 2, which I do like. Although Yeah, we don't... Look, you're just being silly now. Yeah, I do like that. It's a pretty little bush, that. Whoever's designed that, you've done a good job. Yeah, that's nice there. However, it's not going to be what I have here. In fact, all of these are too big for my liking. Miniature conifer or something. I just want to pretty it up a little bit. Because it does look a bit bland, doesn't it? Right. In fact, we're going to leave it there. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to leave the whole game there. I'm going to stop for today. Screaminator's broke down. Ronnie Bowers has quit. That's the one that I've just done, isn't it? So Ronnie Bowers has now been replaced. Ronnie Bowers can have a hop, skip and a jump. Right, well, we've got money now, so people can come up here and do that. Now, do I want to move the other forge? Because again, it's like a path to nowhere, you know. You really need to go out of your way to get to this. See, what I could do is pop it up here and hopefully get this area a bit more subscribed. Look at that, it fits in as well. It's like it was meant to be there. And let's do... I think the entrance is pretty good where it is. We're going to just make it a little bit longer. We're going to do the orange path because you know what's coming. You know what's coming. We're going to have a VIP entrance where you can just get on the ride for being a VIP. And what we're going to do is... Everything's fine there, isn't it? Where's the VIP bits here, isn't it? No, here. There we go. Priority pass. Yeah, you son can get straight on the ride. You son. Oh. Come on. Oh, it's not much of a shortcut, is it? Okay, maybe we're not having priority pass. Why won't you go in there? Queue setup would be invalid. Right. Entrance. Yeah, I think I put that in the wrong spot, that's why. And we're going to put exit up there. Yeah, that's right, because the vendor needs to be at the end. The vendor ender up there. He needs to be at the end where the vendor goes, like that. Okay, and we're gonna. That should already be set up. Now, what I'm going to do is, the difference with this is I'm going to open it first, and now I'm going to say refurbish. So I'm hoping that when Jim Bob or Fritz or whoever it is that comes and does it, just opens the ride straight away afterwards. So everybody's happy. Ooh, right. Okay, so let's get you trained. So you're going to 180, so it's 3 clicks for every promotion, isn't it? So you, bing, 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 and then we go staff training, bing, 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 and then staff training. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Do we give you a bit of a wage rise because you're busy? No, I don't think so. Right, well, that's it. As I said, we're going to leave it there, and I'll take the other paths out. And I've got a stall up here, haven't I? A medical place. So we'll clear this up, and I'll do that in the next video. And in the next video, we should be getting close. Come on, 5,000. We should be getting close. So where am I up to? Because we need to put more rides in. We could put another few in as well. So I've moved a couple rather than buying a couple. So we can maybe spend some cash and get them up and running. So I'm going to leave it for now. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you next time. I've been Backblast. See you later.